So March is my birthday month, and I definitely want to read fun books this month. So I will make this work for me as much as I need to. Hi everyone, my name is Melanie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using my new TBR prompts to pick my March TBR. My birthday is March 15th, so dead middle of March. So I want it to be a fun month because last month was supposed to be a fun month, but I read a lot of heavy books. So I'm going to manipulate this as much as I need to in order to have a fun month. There are a few books that I already have picked out that I will definitely be reading, so I'll share with you what those are, but then we'll get to maybe 5 of the TBR prompts because I already have like 3 books that I need to read this month. So with that, let's get started. So the first book I'm definitely reading in March is My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. This is my Italy pick for Read Around the World female authors. This is also a buddy read with Chelsea at Libraries and Lattes. We are doing this probably at the end of March because my beginning of March is a little packed already. I'm very much looking forward to it. This is part of the very popular Neapolitan series. And luckily it's a lot shorter than I thought it was. It's like just over 300 pages, which it looks a little chunkier than that, but I'm glad it's not because that was a little daunting to me. But you know, I love a good like 300 page book. That's like the perfect length for me, as long as it's like not like high fantasy. Obviously that needs a little more time. But that's the first one. Second one is actually my third book club pick, my IRL book club. We actually read 2 books back to back this past month, so we just actually had our second book club meeting. We're doing it on a cadence where as soon as we all finish it, we'll meet. We're not really doing like exactly monthly, but I knew that was happening and we would pick our new books, so I am filming this TBR video a little later because of that. But the book we picked this time was The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. I've had this on my TBR for a very long time, so I'm finally excited to read this. The only other Adrienne Young book I've read is The Sky and the Deep, which is like a Viking YA book, and I really enjoyed that, but I haven't read anything more in her adult era yet, so looking forward to it. This is my really pretty edition. I'll show you like the front cover. This is the back. You know, gotta show it off a little bit. I think this was actually my first ever Owlcrate book that I got, but yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then lastly, I'm definitely reading this one this month, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I have been putting this off for so long, so I am forcing myself to read it this month to feel accomplished for my birthday month. So this is coming down the line too. But I might fit this into a TBR prompt if it works that way, so we'll see. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's pick our TBR prompts. I think I'm gonna do this. Last time I picked all of them together and then found the books for it. That got very confusing for what I picked for each book, or which book I picked for each prompt, because some of them could be for multiple. So this time I'm just gonna do it one by one and see how that works. So first one this time. Like, I just wanna make sure it's okay. Hopefully you can see that. This is finish a series. Okay, I need this. I need this one to force me to finish a series. Okay, what series do I have? For finishing a series, I'm definitely gonna pick like a duology or one I'm like at the last book for. I'm not gonna finish an entire series in one go that has multiple books, so keep that in mind. Okay, I have 2 options for this. One is Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. This is the sequel to Ninth House. And then this one is Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim. This is not technically exactly an end to a series, but it's like the prequel to the Six Crimson Cranes duology. So I'm counting that as a series, and this one I've had for a very long time. So out of these 2, I don't know, I might save this for more fall time because, you know, it's dark academia. So let's go with Her Radiant Curse. this will feel very good to get off my TBR finally. Next prompt. It's taking me forever to unfold it. You get it? Okay. A book that will make you happy. That's what I needed. I think I got a book that will make you sad last month, and that is not what I needed. But a book that will make me happy. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, I have a 4-book stack for this one. First one I went to is a very small graphic novel, and it is The Tea Dragon Society. This is by Kay O'Neill. This one I picked up a while ago thinking I'd read it right away, just haven't had a chance to, but it's supposed to be really cute and I know it will definitely make me happy. But do I want to choose this as my one of my big reads for this month? I don't know, I might just throw it in there with whatever else I have. So that's one option. Second option is Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. It's been a minute since I've read a weird female-driven story, so I am looking forward to something else from her. I haven't read anything else from her, and I am ready to read something else from her, and I feel like reading a weird book in my birthday month just makes sense. And then the last are 2 newer releases, which I think will make me happy, and they're just beautiful covers. They're also special editions. First one is Water Moon by Samantha Soto Yambao. This one, I've heard great things. It's like a cozy fantasy about a girl who takes over a pawn shop that collects dreams, I think, or what is it? They can pawn their life choices and deepest regrets. So sounds like a very interesting story. I think there's a little romance in here as well, so I'm excited for that. And then the last one is Immortal by Su Lin Tan. I have been waiting for this book. I am ready to be back in the Celestial Kingdom world. And so this follows, I believe, the god of war and a mortal human that is trying to fight against the Celestial Kingdom, I believe. For this one, A Deadly Betrayal. When Lian ascends the throne of Tiansha, she vows to end her kingdom's obligation to the fickle immortals who once protected them. A dangerous alliance. She must learn their secrets to protect her people, but to do this she will have to forge a tenuous alliance with the one she should fear and mistrust the most, the ruthless god of war. A fight for survival. A treacherous attraction ignites, but dark forces are closing in, and to save her people from an unspeakable fate, Lian must risk everything, even her heart. So I am very curious about this one, but I have a really great stack, honestly, for this choice. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Immortal because I'm ready for it and I don't want to put it off too long. So that's what I'm gonna do. But these might hopefully come up later, so I'll put them right here. Number 3, we have Can you read that? Okay. BIPOC author. Okay, I like that. Okay, I think I found the book I want, and it's not necessarily a happy book, but it's one I think I will find really compelling and interesting, and that is Betty by Tiffany McDaniel. Tiffany, I believe, is half Cherokee, so she is indigenous. So I've been hearing about this for years, and I'm finally glad I picked it up, and so I am ready to read it. So this is number 3. Number 4. A debut novel. Okay, ooh. Are any of these debut novels? No, not a debut novel. Okay. Okay, I think I have two, and I'm going by the back. I don't really care about looking them up right now because I'm being lazy. But the first one I have is A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. I believe this is her first novel. It's supposed to be kind of dark academia with dragons and set in like a UK college, I believe. Yeah, London 1923, dragons soar through the skies and protests erupt on the streets, but Vivian Featherswallow isn't worried. She's going to follow the rules and get an internship studying dragon languages. By midnight, Viv has started a civil war. I'm not going to go into more because there's another one. The second option is A Short Walk Through a Wild World by Douglas Westerbeek. This one I saw Chelsea read from Libraries and Lattes, so I am very curious. She said it's very much Secret Life of Walter Mitty-esque, and I loved that movie. I never read the short, but I think this would be an interesting one too. So I think I might go for A Short Walk Through a Wide World just because the length is a lot shorter. It is like 388 versus, yeah, like 450. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, but this one is very pretty. I'm very excited to get into this at some point. Okay, last one. We have Suits the Current Season. Okay, March, do we want to go spring? I consider March spring, so I'm gonna go for springtime. And, ooh, there's also like new releases out too. Let me see one thing. Okay, that's not springy. What do I have for spring? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I actually haven't had this book for so long, but I've been meaning to read it because I've watched the movie a very long time ago. And so I think this is perfect March spring vibes, even though, I mean, where I am, it's already getting hot out, so it makes sense, but I know where a lot of other people are, it might still be cold, but I'm considering it spring. So this is my final pick for my TBR, which is turning out to be very long. So let's recap everything. Okay, there we go. I know you can't see all of them. So starting with My Brilliant Friend, which is actually gonna be an end of month read. This is my buddy read with Chelsea. The Unmaking of June Farrow is my book club pick, my IRL book club. And then Poppy War is also one that I plan on reading this month that I didn't pick via the prompts. So those are those three. And then for spring season, I picked Howl's Moving Castle. For a debut novel, I picked A Short Walk Through a Wild World. Through a Wide World, not Wild World, even though probably both work. And then for a BIPOC author, I picked Betty. And then I have, for a book that will make me happy, I picked Immortal. And then finish a book in a series, I picked Her Radiant Curse. So this is a big old stack. How many is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my 8 books for the month, which I haven't read 8 books in a long time. Actually, I think I may have read 8 books this month, but that's because I read 3 in 1 week, and so that doesn't really count. But we'll see what I actually get to. But I am very much looking forward to this month. I'll keep you posted on my birthday plans. As you know, I'm doing a gothic themed costume party, so hopefully we'll get some clips of what I do for that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye!